Everyone, today's video is another update about where I'm at in my Japan journal. There are already 2 videos about this. I know these videos are not as popular as my watercolor ones, but I feel like I'm kind of, this project right now really fits with my lack of ability to concentrate and focus, and I kind of want to finish it before I go back to my watercolors, but I will go back. Once I'm done with this, I will go back. But I just wanted to show you some more things. So I think last time, this was the last page. Also, if I haven't mentioned it, this is all inspired and a lot of it is based on James Burke's latest class, which is called Memory to Memento, and there's a whole pack of PDFs that are really great, and I just printed them in a smaller size just so it'll be easier to manage and I didn't waste so much paper. So I printed them like 4 pages on one A4 size and then on both sides, which kind of messed up the order, but anyway. But now I have this really easy reference, and I can take a peek also when I need some inspiration. So since that last video, I've added a bunch of stickers here. And so this addition to the page, this is like the page in the original journal. And then this is a brochure that I added in the middle. And it's a brochure of this golden shrine in Kyoto. And yeah, it just works so well, and you can put so many things in this. So I added this, and this is also like decorated. I used a lot of gold stickers and, you know, washi tape because of that golden shrine. And yeah, just added a bunch of cute stickers pretty much anywhere I could find a spot. Here I actually didn't decorate, so I need to go back, but that's another really fun part that you can, if you're not in the mood to do like a whole page or, you know, think about the concept of the page or whatever, you can just go back to something and add a bunch of stickers. So that's what I did as I moved forward. And here I also added a ton of stickers and also added these cute papers that I have in this thing. It's so cute. I think if I were a child, I would just, well, yeah, I'm not surprised my kids want to be here all the time and play with all my stuff. So I added just a bunch of things to the back, because the back of the Instax cameras is just like black and boring. And then also added some more stickers here. And then these pages, this I showed, it was just, you know, it wasn't in my journal yet. I need to add something here. I'm not sure what to add. I started adding just acrylic paint to the background. And I don't know, maybe I'll go back to the first pages and add a little bit, but I'm using, it reminded me because first of all, James uses some acrylic paint in the class, but also he was the one that kind of made me pick up some of these Target paints when I was in the US in the summer. And so he reminded, like, you know, it's his class, and he made me buy these paints. So I kind of thought of him, you know, I'm thinking about him as I'm doing this, and I decided this would be a good opportunity to use them because I bought them in August and I haven't used them since I bought them. So this color, it's beautiful, and it's the Satin Robin's Egg from Target. And this was just like the photo, but I decided it would be fun to fussy cut Megan. And then here I'm going to add some journaling. And then this is kind of a simple domino flip type of thing. And you can see it's not a finished page. This is another lesson from the class, which I basically copied because I'm sorry, my kids are screaming in the background. That's kind of how things are. I promise you, they are probably safe unless they kill each other. And so I do apologize if you hear that. I'm sure you do. So this is one of the lessons, and yeah, it's pretty much copying exactly what he did, because I took photos of these vending machines that they have in Japan, and he's also showing his Japan journal. And yeah, so it's completely his concept, exactly like this. And there are these things you can pull, and then there are more photos here, and I'm going to add more journaling, but it's all, this is all like ephemera from the trip. This is a brochure from an art store that we went to, and I'm just using everything, trying to use, you know, just stuff that I brought with me, so they have good use, and I don't bring in, like, you know, just new paper or something to this. So yeah, these are really cute. It's such a fun, cute way of adding more photos and images and journaling. And the background is watercolor with some stamps. Okay, so this is another lesson, and I'm really, I really don't think I would have gotten here without this class. So it's just, he has like such great ideas, and then everything is explained so well, and the PDFs are great. So this is just like, you know, kind of a Tetris situation with these stamps. These are like post stamps, and we bought a huge bag of them at Market. And yeah, I took a few. So this is it. I'll probably add, I guess, some, I don't know, maybe I'll just leave it like this. Maybe I'll add a bit of journaling. This is a photo of, what are they called? Fans that I printed on a transparency, because I just felt it would be, like, just this would be a little bit boring somehow, but then with this, it just seemed a bit more interesting. I don't know. And then this has to be one of my favorite pages. So this is, I call this like, you know, a lookbook. And it's also a sort of like this domino flip type of thing. And yeah, and then here I used the background, I used these colors. So this is the lilac, and then this is daffodil, again from Target. I have no idea if these are still available. You know, I don't live in the US, I don't have Target, but they're really, really nice paints. So I painted the background with lilac, and then I stamped kind of the yellow one, and then I added some accents with this Jane Davenport Mediterranean Sea pen. So it has a bit of a glittery finish to it. And yeah, and I added, I still need to add like journaling to pretty much everything. But this is absolutely one of my favorite pages. And then this is a pack of, it's from a paper pad that I bought, that I show it in my you know, huge Japan haul, but it has these beautiful florals, and I thought it worked really well with these images. Okay, next is a page I'm not convinced, but I think I'll just, you know, go with it. And this is from our visit to Team Lab, which I've never seen such a place. It's really, really interesting. It's like a maze of rooms. It's all completely black, and then they project this just beautiful animation, and they have all these like light installations. So you can see here, this place has like a mirrored floor and these strings of LED lighting. And yeah, this was definitely inspired by James, although it kind of gives me also Diane Reevely vibes with the silhouette. So, you know, the image was black in the photo, and then I added some journaling with a white gel pen. So this is the place, and then again some flips here. So photos. This was a little room, not a little room, like an area with all these light balls, and they kept changing colors. So we just stood there, that's us right here, and I just kept taking pictures as the lights changed, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do with all of these photos, but that's how they ended up. So I decided not to do a flip because it was just too much. So it's all glued to one piece. And then here I have another photo from that thing, and then here I'm going to probably add some more of these kind of accents with the acrylic markers. Again, inspired by James and all his fantastic ways of filling in negative spaces and finishing off your pages. I think he does that really, really well. And I know that's where I get stuck. I kind of, okay, this is what I want to include. I stick things down, and then it just doesn't have that finished look. And it's that attention to details and using techniques like this that really make a page look finished. So yeah, so this is not yet finished, but you can see it's like decorated with some stickers. I really enjoy making tabs from stickers. So you need stickers that have the same shape when they're, you know, mirrored up against each other. And yeah, so I have a few of these here. And then this is the most recent page. The background is just some receipts, so I think it's really fun to use them like that. And then for some reason I decided to add a layer of paint. I'm not crazy about how it turned out, but I don't think it'll remain like most of it visible. I think it'll just be a background, and I'll add my ephemera and other things on top of it. So yeah, so that's where I'm at, and I still have, I'll show you. So this is how I print my photos. I have these A4 size sticker paper. I'll link you to it. I don't know if it's available on Amazon US. I ordered mine from Amazon Germany because I'm in Europe, but it's just amazing, amazing quality, and it's really easy with a sticky back to use these. They're also thinner. Once you remove the backing, they're a lot thinner. So I feel like, you know, there are photos in every single page, and when you add it all together with all the papers and stickers and everything, there's a lot of bulk as it is. So I think the possibility of using something so thin instead of real photo paper really helps to reduce the bulkiness once you know, consider everything together. So I have here a kind of a photo collage for each day, and the intention is to cut it apart, and then some photos are bigger and some are smaller, and just play with them. So this one is the food related one. I want to do a page about that, about the delicious food that we had. And then this is, I think, the last couple of days. So that's all my photos printed. I feel like you have to recognize in your process what is kind of the bottleneck, the thing that is annoying to you to do, or that kind of keeps you from going. And for me, one of the things was printing photos. So I decided to just print all the photos that I thought I wanted to include and try to fit them in, so they're kind of ready to go as I make my pages. And then at the end, if I go through my journal and I go through all the photos that I have and I still want to add something else, I can just print it and, you know, add it in some of the last pages. But yeah, that was one thing that I felt was really slowing me down, like not having just the photos on hand. So I don't like to print as I go. I just like to have the photos handy. And this is also considering the fact that this was just like a week. If this was a longer trip, I'd probably, you know, print the photos for a few days, work on the journal, and then print again. Because again, I would find it really overwhelming if this was like a month trip and I had like 20 sheets of photos. That again would be overwhelming. So yeah, that's it. That's where I'm at. I hope you're doing well. I promise to do some more watercolor videos soon. Let me know if there's something specific you would like to know. I do want to do one about my current favorite brushes. So I might do that next, but yeah, other than that, I don't know what to do. It's kind of, I'm just struggling with the simplest tasks that require any kind of brain activity. So yeah, I wish you a wonderful day. Stay safe, take care, bye bye.